The impact of the pandemic and the hopefully positive news from vaccinations will really be the dominating features of the world economy this year. But we also need to think about which economies are likely to rebound fastest and which may struggle. We're certainly seeing a bounce back in the US. We've seen some economies across Asia continuing to do well despite the pandemic. So the East-West split, I think, will continue to be in focus for investors. But this year has started off very, very well for investors. What do they need to consider going forward? First has to be the strong outlook for growth. We're expecting that savings that have been built up during the pandemic are likely to be deployed in the West as soon as COVID restrictions are lifted. So that does point to very buoyant economies, certainly in the second half of this year. But with that comes the risk of higher inflation. Central banks have indicated that they want to keep policy very accommodative, but we're already seeing costs rising, and the risk is that if central banks have to start to withdraw policy accommodation, if they have to start to raise rates sooner than the markets expect, that could lead to a sell-off across the board.